guys. I'm sorry I've been away. Work has been crazy, baby's life, and it's just been hectic, but we're back and we're going to do another video today. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about multiple different things. This video specifically is going to cover the massive update that developers have done in the game, and there's quite a bit of changes that have happened for the better, especially with quality of life. So we're going to talk about all about that and how it's changed the game, and for the better specifically, and why this is a great time to actually be joining Heroes of Crown. Alright guys, so the first thing I want to talk about, and this is a really important one, is the pool of summons have now finally added in the Super Twins. If you don't know who the Super Twins are, they are actually some of the most OP units in the game. Even in the Chinese version and the other versions that are currently out, they're actually considered some of the best units still around. So definitely don't miss out on that. They are now into the summon unit. If we go to the elemental summon, I believe they've also been added into the temple. As you can see right here, Super Twins are right there. So definitely, if you are new to the game, that unit right there is what you want to aim for, because they are easily the best healer slash DPS slash hybrid combo in the game at the moment. And at the same time, guys, we're probably expecting to get the Lunar Shadow in here shortly as well. Something else I want to point out real quick, and this is something I noticed today while I was playing around with the game, is if you look at the exclusive treasure box, guys, they've actually gone ahead and added a treasure for a character that's not even in the game yet. So real quick, Entomb Blade is actually for Lord of the Dead, which is one of the characters I'm currently waiting for, and he's not in the game yet, but the weapon has been added. So to me, I'm assuming if you do like the character, if you know anything he's about, he's in the memory corridor, so you can fight against him. You kind of see his moves there. But essentially a warrior with the ability to survive lethal hits and still go back at it with stronger abilities at that point. Great DPS and good tank. So from what it looks like, he'll be coming out next, just because of this little tidbit that I found while I was scrolling through what is brand new in the actual exclusive weapons. And exclusive weapons, guys, and treasures is something I'll be covering as well on its own very shortly, and as well as we're going to be talking about relics, because that's something that a lot of people want to know about. Alright, so what else is there in the update? So as you can see here, brand new hero we talked about already. If you haven't seen the video, you can see the Monkey King is out. Definitely roll for him. Incredible character. You can take a look at my review of him completely on a separate video that I released last time, so check that out if you have not. Now, to add to that though, they've included two new skins, the Gentleman Partners for the Malicious Puppet, as well as a brand new skin for the actual Monkey King. So this is the featured one you can pull, but the Monkey King is also available to pull as well. So if you are planning to main him and use him on your team, this skin is an absolute must-have because of the stat updates that it provides, which is great for him. And we're going to talk about skins, guys, in general all together in a whole other video as well too, but this is a wicked looking skin, and it is available currently through the shop, so you guys can either recruit to get the points to get him, or you guys can buy, of course, if you plan to whale and get these. But definitely, guys, roll for the skins, especially if you plan to use Malicious Puppet at all, but specifically if you want to use the Monkey King, right? So they're both pretty useful. On top of that, guys, keep in mind the shop itself does possess things like skin shards, which you can trade in for existing skins that are in the skin shop. These guys will be added eventually, so don't worry about it if you miss out. And then the recommended as exclusive treasures, which of course is for your characters. Those are the ones I'd probably aim for right now, outside of course getting the actual characters themselves for their skins. Alright, so there's that update, guys. There's a mythic trial going on right now too, which you'll have to do, and then of course there is the Super Twins Add to the Temple discount bonus, which you can buy, and there's additional other events. If you have not checked out my limited events video, check that out. I go through what events you should actually invest your income into / your resources into, and which ones are traps. So check that out if you have not. It'll save yourself some time. On top of that, guys, they've also included a holiday event, which is completely free to play. All you have to do is log in, and what you do every morning and throughout the day is you'll fight the Pirate King, and he'll give you a reward for doing that. You'll go ahead and collect his treasure. You'll fight all these mobs. So you can simply just go through the process of completing this every single day. You'll get these little shells here, including other things such as gold, experience pots, advanced recruitments. But the cool thing is, within the carnival itself, you'll also have this prosperity section, which gives us free rewards throughout the day, as long as the entire server is there. And you can see your own contribution on below. And then there's also the marketplace here, where you can redeem things. Now, the biggest redemption you want to go for, of course, is the the Mermaid, the Daughter of the Seas skin, which is her exclusive skin. Get that first, and as you can see here, guys, I have more than enough to get everything else. So go ahead and redeem everything. This is completely free to play. You don't have to spend a penny. So again, a great time to join and take advantage of all the rewards. And if you can see here, they've got advanced recruitment, they've got gold, they've got EXP pots, they've got ascension stones, treasures, and then dust for legendary weapons, and then of course EXP for crystallized plumes, which I'll go over as well. Goddesses will be a whole different video altogether, guys. So definitely go through this. It's very simple, guys. It'll take you like max 3 minutes, if that even. Just go ahead and finish the fighting, the combat, and you guys can get through this and collect the rewards and take advantage of it. Now, a couple other things that have been added. Number one, Dragonspire Tower has now added 1,000 plus towers. Okay, so we're gonna look into that real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and complete this on the screen with you guys. Get the rewards. See here, you can get quite a lot of cool things here just for free, like without even doing much. So and that, there we go, that thank you letter, so make sure you get that. That wasn't on the list, so make sure you look around a little bit, guys. There might be other little Easter eggs that are hidden, okay? So going back here, if we go to the wilderness, I'm gonna check that right now. Dragonspine Tower, all right? If you look at that, it now has up to, let's see what floor. 1,000, oh, 1,000, I'm a little too far. 1,300. All right, so a lot more floors have been added with additional rewards. Now they're actually giving out mythic armor, which is going to be used for the legendary armor. So keep that in mind. If you have not seen my gear video, check that out as well. I'm going to keep pointing you guys to different videos that I've made to help you out. But as you can see here, it has now been added in for further gameplay. So now for those who are stuck and were like bored of not doing anything because you've already completed it, you can go ahead and continue doing this now. The enemies are a lot harder and harder to kill, but the only problem I have is the rewards have not changed. I really hope the devs look into that and actually give us more rewards the further up we go. Then of course the elemental towers have stayed the same. Another really cool thing they've added here, guys, the Mythic Adventure, I can't open it right now because I've done it. They've actually done a sweep now. So you can actually, instead of having to search for the boss and everything like you did before, simply click the sweep button. It'll actually go through the entire floor, go to the next one, sweep again, sweep again, sweep again, and you're done. So quality of life, guys, great for a skip option for an idle game. That's vital to have those. So a sweep option has been created in the Mythic Adventure. Make sure you take advantage of that. All right, same thing with the actual rolling of dice. Auto proceed has been created, so now when you click it, it'll actually go ahead and proceed automatically for you and do the roll, so you don't actually have to sit there and roll through it. You can just get through this on your own. The only thing you'll have to add here once in a while if you want to interfere is your dice that lets you choose what you want to do, and it'll go through the merchants real quick. So if you want to check out the merchants after the fact, like Traveling Merchant, and you can see everything that's available to you here, and go ahead and purchase it after the fact. Okay, so keep that in mind, guys. You still have to do that portion on your own. All right, so the auto skip here, this one, Entry Sanctuaries, already has auto skip, so that's always been the quick sweep right there. You can do that's, if you don't know that, that's already been there. That's nothing new. And then Lost Empire, unfortunately they have not added a quick sweep for this. I really hope they do, because this takes a lot of time to automate every battle. Like you can click the auto skip battle here, but unfortunately it doesn't let you quick sweep yet, so that has not been added quite yet, but hopefully we'll see that in the near future. All right, so those are the big changes so far, guys. If you want to check out the whole list of changes, I believe if you go to the official benefits page, there is a let's see, second month celebration, I believe, here, and then you guys can check out everything that's going on in the event section, including a new code, what the second month anniversary is, a couple of different things that are happening on Facebook, and those are the big ones. Oh, and one other one. This is huge, actually, and I can't believe I forgot this one. If you go to the Starlight Temple, actually, guys, you're gonna see a new little icon on Starlight Resonance called Equipment Resonance. Now, this is super important. Okay, now every character can possess a legendary set up to the lowest quality legendary set that you have. So everyone will now possess it as long as you have them. So the top 5 heroes, the lowest hero with the most legendary sets, that will mimic every character you have. So take a look at this. Now watch this. If I go back here and I check out my heroes, right? Like for example, Swordmaster didn't have any legendary equipment, but if you look now, look at that. The Resonance gives him legendary equipment, and that goes across the board to all the characters who are currently sitting in the Starlight Resonance on your team, right? So it's a really, really, really vital thing they've added. Now, the problem, of course, is the fact that the set is going to be the same for everybody, and that doesn't really apply to all characters, but it's still really cool to have legendary sets on characters that you normally would have to purchase for. See, it only applies to characters that are in your Starlight Resonance. So now it's even more important, guys, to make sure that your Starlight Resonance makes sense events, and it's characters that you actually are willing to use, because that equipment resonance is going to be a huge factor in places like Sky Battleground and other places that require multiple uses of teams. Okay, so guys, super cool that they've done this. I'm totally for it. And yeah, this update is massive. Great quality of life, guys. Good job to the devs for doing this. You know, it's one of those things that show that they actually care about the game, and this game is not dying anytime soon. So again, kudos to the devs, and I hope that this helped you guys kind of understand what's going on. If you guys have any questions, of course, hit me up in the comment section. I would love to answer your questions when I have the time. Next video, guys, we're going to be talking about relics, exclusive treasures, as well as we're going to be doing exclusive weapons. So those are big ones. And then we're going to talk about goddesses. Okay, goddess altar is a huge one. A lot of people don't know what to do with their stuff, so I want to make sure that I help you guys cover that, and you guys understand how to get resources for it, and how to level up your goddess, and how much of a huge factor it does to your CP. Okay, all right guys, this is Payne. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll talk soon.